Hello everybody and welcome back to Bubba's Dirty Hands. Got a few things. I was going to do a video on how to make a screen door, and of course I started the screen door and glued one of the pieces onto the top of it upside down. So I nixed that. I'm going to start over, build a whole new screen door. I'll do that video later. I went by the pawn shop though to pick up this that doggone air compressor, to pick up this router right here that I found. And I seen it's been in there for a while. They had $100 on it. I took my old drill press, the little Harbor Freight one that I paid $89 for, and traded that for this router. I'm gonna show y'all that here in just a second. But while I was at that pawn shop, the same one I bought my bandsaw from that I got an excellent deal on, the Rikon 14-inch bandsaw. I seen something back in the back when I went to go get that bandsaw. That was about 4 months ago. And asked this guy about it, and we couldn't come to an agreement or anything. So I've been letting it sit there. But I'm going to show y'all this router I found right here real quick. It's a Hitachi 3¼ horsepower. It didn't work. It didn't go up and down. It didn't do anything. It was froze up, rusted up. But anyway, I traded my drill press, the one I got from Harbor Freight, for that. And used that one to flatten slabs. I've got it working. It's, well, got to unlock it first. No, you don't have to. It didn't do that. It didn't cut on. It had a problem inside of here. We got that fixed. But while I was there, I seen something. And I really wanted to show you guys. Like I said, I got this bandsaw from there for $6.50. You can see the lights on it. I've been using it, doing some work. But I got this yesterday for one great deal. And I'm building a cabinet for it right now. So I figured I'd just show you guys this Jessam router table that I got for $220 at the pawn shop. This is the Ultimate something Pro something or another. $1,700. But I only gave $220 for it. It's got the Wixie on it, digital readout, which actually I've been playing with that. It works pretty accurately. It's still got the little screen cover thing on it there. It's got a Milwaukee router under here. This thing is so nice. I'm making some cabinet doors, so I didn't want to play with this old $180 Cobalt one that I got. So I went back up there to ask the guy, you know, about this table saw. And first time 4 months ago, he wanted $750. Then he came down to $5, and then I finally got him down yesterday to $220. We're gonna build. I'm building. Actually, I've already started. I forgot to hit record. And got this far. I figured I'd go ahead and show y'all what I was doing. But anyway, this is some scrap 3/4 inch plywood off the job that my wife's been staining cabinet doors on top of. And y'all gotta hang out because I'm gonna be building a pantry here in the next day or so. It's gonna have a Murphy table in it. I really need to start gluing that table up, but the top to it, but haven't got around to it yet. We'll get there though. Definitely got to have it done by next Friday. But anyway, right now, here it is, like, I don't know, late at night sometime. I don't even know. My clock says like 11:30, so, no. It's a Frisbee. It says 9:30 or 10:30. Not sure. But anyway, I'm gonna get back busy on building this. I'm gonna build, it's gonna have storage under the bottom for me to put that router, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with this router over here yet. Probably sell it with the table, the router table and the table that I mounted it on. That's 2 old chairs and a piece of plywood turned into a table, or might give that little table to my kid or something. But anyway, we're gonna build storage to go underneath there. So let's get busy on that. Sorry I'd already got so far, but that's how it is. Now I've done did all that and I forgot where I put my tape measure, so I'm gonna make old Eric upcycling kind of jealous, but I found me a Yankee screwdriver for $25. But I only gave 20 for that too, so I always ask for a few dollars off. Never hurts to ask. Even if they don't want to come down, sometimes they do. Most of the time they're just trying to get rid of something, they'll go ahead and sell it to you. All right, so here's the tape measure. I was actually right here marking 12 3/8 to the center of this plywood. 12 3/8. I can see that one. I just can't put it in because the clamp's in the way yet. Oh yeah. If anybody knows the brand of this, it doesn't have it wrote on there, but this is cool too. And I got this. Also, he had 30 on that, and I got this for 20 as well. So, just some cool stuff to hang on the wall, you know? I really like old tools. I may just show y'all tomorrow the whole kitchen I'm doing. You never know. Seven and 9/16. Boy, oh boy, that's out of square. Maybe we need to put a back on it first. Nah, we'll just keep going. All right, so we got 7.5 inches minus 3/4. Gonna be 6 3/4. Ooh, that's crooked. All this plywood's crooked. So far, this thing is nowhere near square. I checked this board earlier. It's kind of straight. It should be that. Seven and a half. Good clamp. Yeah. Let's put the screws in that. This little spot here is going to be a drawer for router bits. Y'all can see how bad out of square it is, but we'll fix all that. We'll fix it. Not a big deal. If you don't feel confident just running the screws in like that, just find center, mark down the center, and run you a screw in it. So I didn't even hit center on the top one, and it's right there in my face. There we go. Whew. Old, twisted, warped. It'll work though. It'll work just fine. We'll get it in there and get it screwed down. Put some pocket screws here and there, or toenails, whatever you want to call them. I don't really know the difference. All right, now we need one 5 and 15/16 by 19. So y'all can see that. There. Go over to the chop saw and cut it down. All my tables and benches and everything's taken up because I've got the planer, the joiner, the planer, and the shop fox mortising jig here was given to me by Mr. Mark, my next door neighbor. So we'll be doing something with that later on. Definitely. I'm already thinking of things I can build with that just for food. Maybe even build a table for my wife or something in our living room next to where we sit at. Little plastic speed square. Throw it on a chop saw and cut some of it off. They work really good. Boy, that's crooked. Let's straighten it up. 23 1/8 by 20 1/4. Let's see what we got. I think that'll work. Old piece of plywood. when I drew my first clock on my sign from my other little thing. This one here. I haven't finished it yet, but I will. It'd be great if I could read a tape measure. 3/8, not 5/8. That's one reason everything is so bad. Just goes to show. Gotta take your time. Measure twice. Cut once. And in my case, measure 4 times and don't cut until you measure it again. And right on the mark. This time. Maybe let some go. Still, before we even worry about putting that back yet, we'll throw this up here squared up. And I don't really care if it ain't perfect because it's mine. So, and if I over-engineered everything I build for me, like I do for everybody else, I'd never have time to build anything but stuff for me. That's not a good idea. That'll get you killed. I've already got one bad wound like that in the last couple weeks. There. That's that. Now, it's the bow. It's the bottom. It's stopping me from going in. Let's try. Just a little snug. Sitting right there. There's a bow in this piece of plywood here and on the one on the bottom. So it's giving me a hard time. But it'll straighten out one day. Yeah. And if it don't, oh well. Now I gotta build a box for there with a drawer on it. And then I'm not sure. May build a door for there. May not. May just throw stuff right in there and let it get dusty. Anyway, there's that, guys. All done. We're gonna call it a night. We'll finish that up later. Y'all gotta come back though, cause fixing to build a pantry with a Murphy door in it. That's gonna be really interesting. This kitchen that I'm doing, it only had 5 cabinets in it to begin with. We've already took a couple of the doors back. But it's gonna be really nice, but now that I'm doing all this, he has nowhere to put a dining room table. So we're gonna build him one. It's gonna be in a pantry. You guys don't forget her. Don't forget, like and subscribe.